How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B and the Snow Sons Anarchy Reviews Wednesdays. This week is Season 1, Episode 7. What happens on this week's episode, at the beginning of the episode, Jackson and them are training Half-Sack to get in this boxing match between all the clubs, and at the end of the episode they want Half-Sack to throw the fight, that way they can get the money up so they'll be able to help the IRA, that way they can run guns again. And Half-Sack sees Clay talking to his girlfriend that came from the Pac-Shin charter, and Clay's telling her that it's alright if she becomes Half-Sack old lady whenever Half-Sack gets patched in, if he gets patched in. And then she kisses Clay on the face, and Half-Sack sees it, and he doesn't know this at the time, and he beats the guy up that he's fighting, and he doesn't go to fight like he's supposed to, and they don't get the money that they need for the club. So Clay and them tells them that Half-Sack owes the club that money, and that's what happens with that. Well, what's happening throughout the rest of the episode, 3 bodies get dug up, old bones get dug up, and we find out that this is one of the mechanics that Clay has worked for him. One of them was his father, and he was a rat, and Clay winds up killing this guy's father and 2 other mines that his father was ratting to, and that's why his father was killed with the mines, because he was the enemy and he was a traitor. And the cops are trying to get to this guy and try and convince him to turn on Sam Pro, and then he leaves and goes off and starts doing drugs again. And Clay comes after him and tells him that he doesn't need to be doing this, that his son will go through the same thing he did. And the mechanic tells Clay to shoot him like he did his father, that way his son didn't have to go through this. And Clay winds up at the end of the episode, he doesn't wind up killing him. He gets on the back of the van, detoxing, and we'll find out what happens more with that. But what's happening with Tara and Jax, the stalker from the ATF is still stalking her, and Jax something happens, and Jax finds out that the ATF guy has been in his house, because Jax came up to the ATF guy's car when they was following him and Tara, and stabs his radiator and makes it leak out water, tells him to stay away. So this guy goes to Jax's house and pees in his son's baby room and destroys it and puts all these pictures up on the wall. And then Jax comes and attacks him at the barber shop and throws him through a pane glass window, and then he stabs Jax in the leg with some scissors. And the ATF talks to him, and the barber is on Jax's side, so they take this ATF agent out of Charming, and Jax follows him until they leave Charming, and that's all that really happened on this week's episode. My questions for y'all is, do y'all think this guy is gone for good, or you think he'll come back? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG is awesome. See y'all next time.